Hello, everybody. Happy 12/12 portal and new moon. It's a very powerful day today, very exciting day. The 12/12 portal and new moon very much signifies ending of cycles, the ending of cycles and really entering this new phase. And because of the time that it falls at, it's a very good time at this moment, very powerful time to let things go. So things that you have been stuck in, whether it be people, whether it be situations, work, no matter what it is, to let that go. This is a very powerful and very poignant time to do that. And obviously going into this new phase, because you are the creator, you are the writer, you have the power, because you are the one creating it all and building that and bringing all of that in. It's a very good time to focus on what is that? What does that look like? What is it that you are building on your future path? And that's very exciting. Now, if you are having obviously a trying time with this, or maybe you are having a hard time of actually, what is it that I want to let go of it? What is it that I want to step into? And of course, that's very much weighed upon by the situation of the earth and everything that the earth is going through and the discourse and disarray that's happening on this earth. So of course that can weigh on you and weigh on your consciousness, which is why it's even more important at this time to focus that forward into, okay, well, what does this new earth look like? What is my part in it? What is it that I want to bring into this world? What is it that I want to be a part of? Where am I channeling my light and my energy? Because if the power is there to create something, then the power is there to out create it. And because we are the light beings, we are the ones bringing the love and the peace and the light back to this earth. We have to be part of that solution, part of creating the new. So if it is something you're stuck with energetically, or maybe you have kids and you're like, I don't have the time to really sit down and write down what it is at this time I'd like to let go of, or what is it I really want to kind of focus my energy on. I always say a great way to do this is by doing something physically first. So that could be going into your home, going into your closet, and starting to pull out some stuff that you know that you are never going to wear again. I mean, all of us have had stuff in our closets for at least 2 years that chances are we're probably never going to wear again. And people have stuff in boxes. There's probably a ton of stuff that you have that it's time to get rid of. And it's time to get rid of because that fits the old version of you. That fits who you were, not who you are now. Remember, everything is energy first. And when things come into matter, come into the physical, we have energy created to that. That's why energy in motion creates emotion. So whenever we have certain materialistic things, we get so attached to them because of the energy created to them or attached to them, which means that's an emotion. It's energy emotion. It's an emotion attached to that thing. So maybe it might be a good time for you to maybe take the afternoon or the morning or the evening and go into your house and say, okay, I'm going to start with one little area of my closet. I'm just going to start with the jumpers or the dresses, or I'm going to start with the underwear drawer, and pulling it out and saying, okay, what fits the new me? What fits the now version of me? What is the me that's going into this new phase? And what does that look like? And how does that feel? I promise you, when you clean out things, just like your closet or even your vanity, your chest of drawers, no matter what it is, you will feel better. You will feel lighter, because just the energy of that is releasing. It's letting go. It's letting all of that go. So even doing something like that is a very powerful thing to do, because as you're letting things go from your life, you're actually letting things go from you. And so instantly you're lifting in frequency. So maybe it's a good time to do that. Maybe it's a good time to take the evening, if you want to pour a nice glass of wine or get a kombucha and go into your room and say, okay, we're first going to start with this little area, and that's going to be it. And then you start to bag things up to donate or give to Goodwill or whatever. You start to go, this actually feels pretty good. And remember, things have to fall apart before they come together. So when you pull everything out the closet, it's going to look like a storm hit it. But that always has to happen before everything gets put back together, but for the better. It's like the storm in the sky. The rainbow really can't appear until the storm's pretty much over. And then the blue skies appear and everything does feel lighter. So on this 12/12 portal and on this new moon, it's such a powerful time to do things, even if it's things on the smaller scale, that you're just going to clean out your jewelry box or whatever it may be. It's a very important time to do that and very powerful time to do that. And then stepping into this new phase, at least you're clearing the way energetically on that path to step into the newness of you. You know what's great about cleaning out your closet is when you pull all of those pieces of clothing, and of course, there's memories attached to it. That's the emotion, that's the energy in motion. But you also see how much you've grown. No, not physically, spiritually, soul-wise, energetically. You actually see how far you've grown because all those old items no longer fit the you now. And in 2 years, the ones today won't fit you in 2 years. Not physically, this is spiritually. But it's so amazing to look at how much you have grown, how much you've expanded on this journey. And this new version that is you, that's the exciting thing. And we're always going to grow and we're always going to expand. Everything is always in motion, always. You cannot stop energy. So on this day, on this portal, on this 12/12, let's really make a point of letting things go. Any attachments to anything you've had, energetically clearing that path and stepping into this now version of you, the one that you have aligned with the future version of you. Happy 12/12, happy new moon, and happy mid Hanukkah for anybody that celebrates, and namaste.